Right now at 6, breaking news. A former police officer off the hook in connection with his role in the shooting with a suspect.
But his legal troubles may not be over. Tonight, exclusive reporting on a new charge. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We begin at 6 with information you'll see only on 10 on the heels of a not guilty verdict for a former Portsmouth police officer. It seems even with today's verdict, the legal process is just beginning for Vincent McClean. We first reported this afternoon that McClean was charged with voluntary manslaughter in the shooting death of a man in 2018. But our investigative unit has learned of a new charge McClean faces in the death of a pregnant woman in custody. 10 on your side's Michelle Wolf has these breaking exclusive details for us. Michelle?
Lena and Tom, that's right. We've learned that McClean is charged with voluntary manslaughter again, this time in the death of 28-year-old Carmita Van Gilder. Her family called her Carly. She was pregnant with her second child. She'd been picked up by police just hours before she died on an outstanding warrant for failure to appear. An autopsy showed she died of a heart condition caused by drug use. But it isn't what Carly died of that haunts her parents, Michelle and Joe Van Gilder. Carly told arresting officers she was sick, she threw up, she asked for water, and she cried for help, but they didn't take her to the hospital or call 911. Police found her unresponsive in a holding cell where she was pronounced dead. All of those details are according to a wrongful death lawsuit filed by her parents. Portsmouth settled that case in 2021 for $550,000, but didn't admit any fault. We spoke with Michelle and Joe after that settlement.
She had blood on her. She said she wanted medical care and she wasn't given it. And she laid on the police station floor and died alone.
Our investigative producer, Adrian Mayfield, spoke with the Van Gilder family again today. They said they are extremely happy about the indictment and will continue to fight for justice for Carly. Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.
Michelle, thank you. We're going to switch now to 10 on your side's Raven Payne. Yeah,
she's live at the courthouse in Portsmouth with today's not guilty verdict connected to that 2018 shooting. Raven, what can you tell us?
Well, you guys, there were tears in this courtroom today after the verdict was read. Some were happy while others were sad and disappointed. It took a jury just 14 minutes to say Vincent McClean is not guilty. The former Portsmouth police officer faced voluntary manslaughter charges in connection with the death of Willie Marble. In May 2018, Portsmouth police responded to a home invasion, seeing 2 armed suspects, including Willie Marble. An officer shot Marble 3 times after he didn't put his weapon down. Vincent McClean didn't fire his weapon, but was indicted on manslaughter charges because he didn't provide CPR or any medical treatment. Today, 2 medical experts took the stand in court, saying in that situation, CPR shouldn't be used and wouldn't be helpful.
It's usually you're excited after a successful verdict like that, but this has been very upsetting, because their own expert in the discovery indicated that he could not state with medical certainty that even if there was CPR, that Mr. Marble would have survived.
Massey tells me the jury started deliberations at 1 p.m. today and had their decision at 1:14.
It confirmed exactly what we were thinking, that there was no evidence to go forward. And 12 people saw it in 14 minutes, and that tells you the type of evidence that was presented to them and the lack of evidence that was presented to them.
I'm just glad it's over.
Good.
One of Marble's family friends tells me the fight for justice isn't over.
He has a daughter that's growing up that was there at the house that night he got shot. And she reminds us every day that she lost her daddy. And how many more we got to lose behind this? So no, there's no justice.
And Massey tells me now McClean will just try to get on with his life. Live in Portsmouth, Raven Payne, 10 on your side.